Luxury trucks are definitely a thing. They're hot, and the automakers who build them are smiling all the way to the bank. I mean, even an ordinary truck these days can set you back 50 grand, while at the high end, it's more like $80,000. And that's exactly what I've got here in the new GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate, an aspirational truck that can even drive itself.
When Denali just isn't enough, it's time to go ultimate. Despite $5 per gallon gas prices and runaway inflation, these types of pricey pickups are like the Pied Piper of consumer indebtedness, with a record number of new car buyers now making monthly payments over $1,000. How about that? At least this Sierra can double as an apartment if you become delinquent on your mortgage. The crew cab is enormous, the massaging seats can spare a chiropractic bill or two, and if you're exhausted from working double shifts to fund your purchase, this truck will even do the highway driving for you.
This Ultimate is now the highest level Denali trim, and as such includes an even greater degree of detail and luxuriousness. The cabin looks and feels amazing. And of course, it has all of the features, all of the cameras, and all of the spaciousness, and even includes Super Cruise hands-free driving as standard. For the first time, it truly sets the Sierra apart from its Chevy counterpart. And this is unquestionably the most lavish truck that I have ever driven.
The ultimate treatment includes this exclusive grille in what GMC calls Vader Chrome. All kinds of shout-outs to Mount Denali, including depictions of its topography and geographic coordinates, this alpine umber interior with leather and wood and spades, an upscale suede headliner, 16-way seats with numerous massage programs, a new 12-speaker Bose surround sound system, a rear camera mirror, a large 15-inch head-up display, and a sunroof. The Sierra 1500's biggest engine also comes standard, the 420-horsepower 6.2-liter V8 with cylinder deactivation and stop-start technology, mated to an efficient 10-speed transmission. It craves premium unleaded, though, and is rated at 17 mpg in combined driving, meaning its owner will spend about $5,100 per year in fuel costs. It rides atop 22-inch all-season highway tires with an adaptive suspension that lends to a beautiful ride that's soft and sophisticated and only a tiny bit trucky. Now, I can't imagine this one would see much hard labor, but it does have the capability. A scratch and dent-resistant carbon fiber composite bed with easy step-up access, a power-sliding rear window, over 2,000 pounds of payload capacity, the most elaborate array of trailering technologies on the market, including blind zone alert, and even a sensor that warns the driver when the truck may be overweight. 8,900 pounds of conventional towing, an automatic locking rear differential, an off-road drive mode with hill descent control, and check this out, the best trick tailgate in the segment, with multiple configurations to accommodate various length cargo, provide a work or seating surface, and even play your tunes via streaming or USB, though not particularly well, through these kicker speakers. And as for cameras, they are everywhere on this truck, including those specific to trailering needs, and one to take a peek on what's happening in the bed. But even considering that impressive list, the Denali Ultimate's standout feature is its autonomous driving capabilities.
The greatest automotive innovation of my lifetime is General Motors' hands-free driving technology called Super Cruise. Now, they've offered it on a very select number of vehicles over the past several years, but it has finally arrived at GMC, and it's better than ever. Because not only does it handle this highway driving for you, but it now also does all of the lane changes automatically. It accommodates for incoming traffic from these on-ramps, and it handles the construction zones like a champ. Now, I drove this truck all the way from Albany to Boston the other day with almost zero interaction with the steering wheel. It was simply amazing, and it's as smooth as it is smart. Now, what does this mean for you, the driver? Well, it means you arrive at your destination relaxed and rested and having actually enjoyed the journey.
I've come to realize that Super Cruise must be experienced firsthand to truly be understood and appreciated. It now also works while towing a trailer. and not once have I ever felt unsafe while using it. It's that well conceived and expertly executed. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's now part of your OnStar subscription for an additional $25 per month. GM has always had one of the best and easiest to use infotainment systems in the biz, which is why I'm surprised to see that Google has taken over here, much like in the new Volvos, but thankfully better.
Directions to the State Museum?
New York State Museum is 30 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
The voice commands work well, just like talking to your phone, but I just didn't think they needed a brand new approach. And with wireless projection of your phone onto the screen, GM is really giving you the choice as to how you want to interact with the truck. The new Bose Premium Series is a big disappointment, however. No matter how I tweak it, the sound plays thin. With low-range gearing and an auto setting for the four-wheel drive, and even a sport drive mode, this Sierra runs the dynamic gamut. Performance exhaust is optional if you'd rather have something that sounds a little racier, and the 3-liter turbo diesel is also on the Denali Ultimate menu at a cost savings. Long trip comfortable, very quiet, and backed by 460 pound-feet of torque to swiftly handle highway passing, make this truck a vacation rock star, as long as you opt for some sort of bed cover. When the rear seats aren't in use, they flip up to create more carrying space. And check out these power running boards that extend rearward with the tap of the foot to create a side step into the box.
So, where is there room for improvement? Well, the drive itself just isn't as spectacular as that of the new Tundras. It's not as smooth nor as car-like. There's no rear seat climate controls, there's no Nissan-like Utilitrack movable cleat system here in the bed, and though this tailgate speaker system is a cool idea, it sounds pretty lame when compared to the Honda Ridgelines.
Otherwise, the Denali Ultimate, with an as-tested price of $84,140, lives up to its flagship status and earns its luxury rig bragging rights. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.
Hey, did you know that I'm a new member of the editorial team over at TopSpeed.com? And if it rides on wheels, they have got it covered. So for even more reviews, check out TopSpeed.com.